In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to increase row height in Smartsheet. This is really useful when you have longer text in your cells, like task descriptions or notes, and you want everything to be easy to read without constantly resizing columns or opening individual cells. First, open your browser and go to Smartsheet. Once you're signed in, navigate to the project sheet where you want to adjust the row height. In this example, we're working in a project sheet that's tracking a marketing campaign launch, but the process will be the same no matter what type of sheet you're using. Go ahead and open your project sheet. You should now see a grid view with your columns and rows, along with all the tasks or items you're tracking. Find the row or rows where the text feels cramped or cut off. Often you'll notice that the text is longer than the visible space in the cell, which is a good sign that adjusting the row height will make it easier to read. Now, click to highlight the row you want to adjust. You can do this by clicking directly on the row number on the far left side of the grid. When you click the row number, the entire row should be selected, which means any formatting changes you make will apply to that whole row. If you want to adjust multiple rows at once, you can click and drag across several row numbers or use your keyboard shortcuts to select more than one row. Once your row is highlighted, look for the formatting toolbar at the top of the sheet. This is where you can change things like font, alignment, and text wrapping. To increase the visible height of the row using the wrap function, you'll want to make sure text wrapping is turned on for that row. Click the Wrap Text button in the toolbar. When text wrapping is enabled, Smartsheet will automatically expand the row height to fit all the text in the cell onto new lines, instead of cutting it off. If the row doesn't adjust right away, double-check that you have the correct row selected and that wrap text is actually turned on. You can also try clicking off the row and then clicking it again to refresh the view. Remember, this method doesn't just visually stretch the row. It makes your content much more readable, especially for long descriptions. Use this on any row where you expect to store detailed notes or multi-line information, and your sheet will be much easier to scan and work with.